Hey everybody, it's me again, Lapuzan, and today we are doing a reaction video for Solo Leveling Episode 5. A pretty good deal. Just to recap on Episode 4, the main character Jinwoo completed the dungeon, and he has gotten significantly stronger apparently. I don't know what rank he is now. I want to say he's above a D rank at the very least. They also expanded upon the menu system with the inventory and shop. We haven't seen anything in the shop yet, but it does look like he can store, I want to say, specific items in his inventory. They haven't explained the limitations of it yet, if they will at all. And then they showed that he can level as well. Looks like he gets +1 stats, +1 to all stats every time he levels. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. So he's gonna get really, really strong. I remember the episode ending off with Jinwoo one-shotting the monster that broke through the dungeon, whereas a bunch of D ranks were like struggling with that monster. He just one-shotted it. That's where the episode ended off. Predictions for this episode, I want to say, based off the title, either he's going to get recruited, as in like a better deal than what he has, or maybe like he's going to acquire something that'll help him, or another quest perhaps, like a pretty good deal, you know. But yeah, I guess we'll find out here. But let's go ahead and get into it. This is episode 5, a pretty good deal, and start.
ねえねえ、見たいい級でしょ。すっごいいい体してるんでしょ。
Huh?
顔は普通ってか可愛い系なんだけどね。
I wonder if he got muscular because of his stats.
じゃなくて脱ぐとすごいみたいな。そんなイケメンいつ入院したの？
That's crazy. They're all checking him out now.
最初はパッとしなかったんだけど、筋トレしてるうちにみるみる細マッチョになったんだって。本当に？そんなすぐマッチョになるわけないじゃん。
Dang. They're all checking him out now. Holy crap, he looks way different. He is forced to train every day with the daily quest. Wow. Oh my god, this guy.
皆さん、おはようございます。今日のスペシャルゲストはこちら。はじめまして、ベクユウホです。
Who's this? Oh, an S rank. Only 7? So I wonder what the divide, like the skill divide between an A class and an S class is.
お兄ちゃん。ジラ、おはよう。起きてたんだ。とっくに起きてたさ。
Hey, he changed his hair. He must have changed his hair.
お兄ちゃん、体鍛えてる？ああ、ちょっとだけ。なんか背も高くなってない？それも筋トレの効果？男って大人になっても背伸びるんだ。
He's getting more attractive now. Jeez.
筋肉ついたのはステータスのせいだろうか。このまま上げてったらボディービルダーみたいになったりしてな。レベルアップのポイントがまだ余ってるの。さて、どれに。
Oh, okay. So he doesn't need to use them immediately.
でも攻撃が当たらないと意味がない。
Right.
そのためには速度かな。筋力と速度を両方上げて、体力はあるに越したことはないし、感覚も役に立つ。
Oh, so he's thinking about splitting it now.
魔法と関連がありそうだけど必要なのか。よし、決めた。
Right, the intelligence. Because we don't know what he's capable of magic-wise yet.
せめて自分の身を守れるようになって、そしてこの力の正体をつかめるまで。
Right. What? Toss yourself into the deep end when you can slowly, learn.
認する。どうも、ファン・ドンソクです。ソン・ジムです。 E 級ですっけ。はい。うわ、この人知ってる。めっちゃ有名な人じゃん。
Oh?
あれは確か人類最弱兵器だっ
Yep.
け。
The weakest of all hunters.
今回は C 級ダンジョンで入場するには最低8人、半数以上が C 級のパーティーでないといけません。孫さんは戦力外なので戦利品の分配はできませんが、数合わせ代として現金で200万お渡ししますね。
Hmm.
C 級が4人と D 級以外
Oh,
が
so he
2人。
can see their auras.
何をしたらいいですか。
Like what ranks they are based off their auras, probably.
どうやら僕たちお仲間のようですね。ユージンホ、21歳の D 級です。数
Oh.
合わせて呼ばれました。
Was he the tank at that
D
golem?
級でこの装備、こいつさてはボンボン。
No, no, no. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. It's been a while.
大丈夫、僕が守って差し上げます。じゃあ行きましょう。
Man.
重くないですか。大丈夫ですか。はい、大丈夫です。僕の方が年下なんで敬語使わないでください。分かった。聞きました。ここの事業を受けた会社の社長、2月前に9000億持って海外に逃げたそうですよ。従業
Dang.
員の投資家が嘆いてるんですって。ああ、また空気読まずに喋り続けてました。僕、今まで人の顔色を伺ったことなんてなくて。
So he's probably from a rich family with that kind of gear.
教会で先に数値を測定してランクをつけるんだ。
Hmm.
A 級
Okay.
以上の危険なダンジョン、普通大型ギルドの役目だし、 C 級以下はそこまで危なくない。
But I have a feeling they can miscalculate as well, right?
とは言ったけど、俺も C 級は初めて。俺の後をついてきてください。
Jinwoo has to come in
ジム
clutch.
さん、行きますよ。
Probably out of all of them, he's probably the strongest.
それにしても何もないですね。ジムさん、モンスターのいないダンジョンもあるんですか。この音はいないんじゃない。まだ姿を現してるだけだ。
Hmm.
暗闇の中で群れを増して行動し、光を見ると駆け寄ってくる生き物。
Bugs? Yep. Insect types, I had a feeling.
いや、おいで。
Damn, out of everybody, he's detecting it first. Deciphering and detecting first. Provocability. But I don't think these ones are going to be like the main force, right?
はい、暫定ゼロ、片付きました。よっしゃ、終了。魔法石は全て持ち帰って7等分だ。この瞬間が一番幸せに。さっきは助かりました。発見が遅れてたと思うと。いえ。どうして上から来るって分かったんですか。勘です。
Oh, his perception skill.
助かりました。
Another reason why to level up perception. Uh-oh. This isn't good. 'His brother?
ドームス、言っただろ。いつもいつもお前が正しいわけじゃねえ。いつまでも弟にペコペコしてる兄貴だと思うんだ。こいつを元手にうちの攻撃隊もでかくなってやる。マジだ謎だ。
Strike team? Oh. Yeah. There's probably gonna be some fuckery in there.
マナー鉱石は出土品で戦利品じゃありませんから7等分じゃなくて8等分するべきじゃありませんか。もちろんです。公平に分けましょう。ちゃんと分かってますよ。
Oh. This is bad. I don't trust this guy.
申し訳ないですが、お二人でここを見張っててもらえませんか。装備を取りに行っています。ボスの部屋なのに。
Yeah, that's kind of effed.
大丈夫ですよ。腹がいっぱいなのかよく眠ってます。刺激さえしなければもうしばらくは起きないでしょう。だけどユ君はレイド初参戦でしたっけ。
That's super suspicious.
今回が初めてでしたね。これを信じてください。いいですね。うちのメンバーに話したいこともあるんで。
Yeah, Jinwoo knows this is bullshit.
ボスの部屋の入り口を塞いでしまえ。
Yeah. Man, I feel so bad for that guy. Such a good guy. I hope he comes back in some way. Yeah, see, he knew it was a BS from the beginning. He's gonna straight up beat it. Oh, he's gonna F this thing up. Oh. Alright, that was episode 5 of Solo Leveling. A pretty good deal. Let's start with the obvious. That was not a pretty good deal. So let's start off with the fact that there's 7 S ranks. Did they say S ranks in the world? I didn't get that, but apparently there's 7 S ranks. So it must be really hard to become an S rank. And I have a prediction that I think is pretty obvious, but I believe Jinwoo is going to eventually become an S rank. But I'm kind of wondering what the power divide is between an A rank and an S rank. Like, how far is that gap? Must be a pretty big gap if there's only 7 S ranks. But yeah, I'm predicting that Jinwoo is gonna eventually become S rank. Maybe when he gets to like max level, if there is a max level for him, or maybe he can just keep getting stats from his daily quests. I don't know if that's gonna cap out or anything. Jinwoo has become super muscular and buff. Like, he's attracting all the nurses at the hospital with like dang, he's super toned. And I'm wondering if it's the result of his stats or his daily training, because his daily training is pretty much a daily exercise. He's doing it every day. He has to get those stats. I want to say it's the daily training that he's doing, because I guess he is working out physically, so he's getting buff because of those daily quests, so that's a great thing. Yeah, like forces him to exercise and everything. It looks like he got a haircut too. That's another thing that made him more attractive. And it does seem like he's more sharper on things, maybe because of the perception stat. Yeah, we'll mention that when we get to the dungeon. But yeah, it does seem like he's like sharper on things in terms of like the dungeon and like the party. Him putting his points into other stats. He's actually thinking about like putting it into other stats. He mentioned like agility would probably help his accuracy, so he put it into agility and strength this time. I'm kind of wondering if he's going to put it into like perception after this, because like I said before, he does seem sharper, and I feel like that's the perception stat at work. They also mentioned the intelligence stat, which he hasn't used any magic yet. So I'm kind of wondering if he raises it enough, will he be able to use certain kinds of magic, or what kind of magic he'll be acquiring, or how? Yeah, like how he's gonna go about that, like acquiring that. And he hasn't accepted his daily quest award yet for the day before he went into the dungeon. So I have a feeling like he's going to use the full recovery in the dungeon, possibly. I don't know if he's going to struggle with the spider or not. It's kind of hard to tell. We've seen him defeat a D rank boss by himself, like one shot it, but this is a C rank boss. So it could be a possibility that he could get hurt, but he does have the full the full recovery with him. He does have that as a backup. But who knows? He might be able to one shot this one too. Possibly. And it does look like Jinwoo is mentoring Jinho, the rookie tank with the expensive gear. And his gear is compensating for his lack of experience. Looks like it's helping him out. Wondering if he's going to be a future ally, if he's going to get stronger with more experience. Because he doesn't seem like a bad guy. He seems like a really good guy. Because like he was really protective of Jinwoo. Because like he thought Jinwoo was the E rank and he's a D rank himself. So he was trying to protect Jinwoo. But he did value his information too, I guess because he figured that Jinwoo is more experienced. And he did say that he was versed in legal matters when he was trying to look at the contract. And he felt guilty because he thought because of that, when he looked at the contract, that's the reason why they got stuck there. So he seems like a really good guy. I hope he lives. I hope he gets stronger with experience. I want to say he may be like a possible ally for him. It'd be great if he can get like a tank support or something, but it feels like, I don't know, Jinwoo might surpass him, and he might not need a tank like that. So we'll see. About the contract, they made Jinwoo sign a contract. I guess he's not going to get any money from the loot from battle drops, but because of Jinho reading the contract, because of that, he can get like the loot from that's not from battle. So there's like monocrystals around there that they can sell, and they could split that with them. Of course, there's a problem there later that we'll talk about. It sounds like it's a good deal for like weaker hunters, people that can't normally like go out to hunts and like help in battle and stuff like that. But we do see that this is a trick. Because how they say it, for C rank missions, they need 6 people, right? And it feels like they purposely left out a 6th person, either there is an actual healer that's the 6th person that's waiting for them elsewhere that'll heal them later, or they try to fill that spot with a 6th person and then just kill them so they can split it amongst the 5 of them, which is kind of effed up, obviously, but yeah, that's how I feel that's gonna go. And Dong-suk is the leader of that 5-man C rank party, and they mention his brother. He says like something about like how his brother is probably wrong or something like that. When they found the monocrystals, I guess because they found a bunch of monocrystals, they're gonna make bank on that, and maybe that's like to prove his brother wrong or something. Like he's gonna build a bigger convoy with probably higher rank people. I want to say that his brother is probably a hunter too, somewhere in the higher ranks, possibly an S rank, possibly. But his brother, who's younger than him apparently, must be higher than him, who's a C rank, so B, A, or S, right? And then they mention the dungeon is a C rank, and the boss was a spider. And it was kind of effed up of them. They said that they got to go back for like the trolley or whatever, the cart, so that they could mine the monocrystals. But instead, they trapped him in Jinwoo in Jinho, who wasn't part of that. Like, doesn't seem to be part of that 5-man C rank team. To die. Yeah, that's how they're gonna get the split of like 5 ways there. Or if, like I said, there may be like a 6 there with a healer. And another thing about that, the healer, not having a healer means that all the weaker people that get hurt are not gonna get healed. So that's another way for them to die from like the mobs in the dungeon. So that kind of takes care of them trying to take them out. So my predictions for the next episode, I feel like Jinwoo will defeat the spider. I think that's obvious. But because of that, the dungeon will disappear and nobody will be able to gather those mana crystals. So I'm kind of wondering how the C ranks are going to react to that. Because, like, you have a D rank and an E rank who defeated the C rank spider. I don't know if it's going to be like shock or anger. I think it's going to be both shock and anger. So I don't know how they're going to react, like how they're going to face off with like Jinwoo. Maybe they'll try to beat him up or something. I feel like he's stronger than them too. Well, F that party. I hope they die. I hope they die in that dungeon. Jinwoo and Jinho. I hope they both of them live. Obviously, Jinwoo's gonna live. He's the main character. Jinho, I feel he is weaker than Jinwoo, but I do hope he lives. He seems like a good kid. It seems like he comes from a rich family, but he has like a good head about him, and hopefully he becomes stronger as well. Hopefully we see him in more stuff as well. That was episode 5. If you like my reaction, please leave a like to help my channel out, and if you want to see more reactions from me, please hit that subscribe button for updates. Thank you for watching. Don out. Bye bye.